No one said this would happen. Did it though? I was on the brink of disaster. And that's when temperatures overload. They say we're about to explode. I think this time I'm going into my town. Spending most of my life into my town. Living under bright green skies. Into my town. This time I open my eyes. Someone stop me. Going into my town. Will you hide me from the dark? 'Cause this nuclear winter got me a losing heart. I'm feeling I thought I'd never die. Out here trying to have some fun. Now I'm bursting alive.
Entering DEFCON 1.
Been spending most of my life into my town. Living under bright green skies. Into my town. This time I open my eyes. Someone stop me. Going into my town. Strong alpha rays flowing through my veins. It's affecting my brain. Maybe I should get some help. Now I'm stuck in this place. There's nothing that I can do. 'Cause there's nothing left to save. Going into my town. Spending most of my life into my town. Living under bright green skies. Into my town. This time I open my eyes. Someone stop me. Going into my town.
Radioactivity got loose. There are reports of many injuries at the site of the accident. There's a lot of radioactive material. I think there's a real potential health risk. This was, in fact, either a partial or a total meltdown.
Tell me why I'm left in dirt. I was told the meek inherit the earth. Didn't know that's what it means. Been fighting all these years. Got used to it, now it feels good. I'm Peter Parker with a 6-string. Then after dark you'll see my web swing. I've overcome more beatings than you know. Kick me down, knock me out. Saying I can do this all day till the sun goes down. Hit the ground, still saying I can do this all day till the sun goes down. Just like Rocky, but I won't let any of that stop me. I got gamma rays running through my blood, 'cause Stanley sent me blessings from above. I'll take every hit, every push and shove, so go ahead, I dare you to. Kick me down, knock me out, saying I can do this all day till the sun goes down. Hit the ground, still saying I can do this all day till the sun goes down.
How we doing? Oh, sorry. Here we are. My hair's so wet. I had a shower. What if I have my hair like this? I should try it. But we've got too much to do.
You were the client's request.
So
They want you and you.
I need to learn how to do this. Basically. Multi-stream alerts. Not Stream Elements OBS. I need Streamlabs OBS. We can see if it works though.
On your channel, you can search for your themes here. So all you will need is the alert box. And just hide all the other ones. You can emulate.
I might, if I
So,
can do this.
Streamlabs is in some hot water at the moment, and a lot of people have just been getting fed up with it over time anyway, and I've had some questions about the process of switching from either Streamlabs OBS as a streaming program to OBS Studio, or from Streamlabs as an alert and bot provider and things like that over to another service like Stream Elements or what have you. And I realized I've never really done one of these kinds of beginner how to switch videos, so now is a better time than any. If you want to know what the controversy is all about and all of that, I have a whole breakdown video. It's like 20 minutes long, but lots of good detail linked in the video description if you want to learn more. In this video, I'm just going to walk you through doing a couple things. We're gonna kind of do it in real time as I do it for myself here. We're gonna walk through how to switch over your alerts from Streamlabs to Stream Elements. I'm also gonna recommend some alternatives. We're gonna convert your overlays from Streamlabs OBS to normal OBS Studio. We're gonna mess with some other stuff.
If this is really easy, I will probably do this.
The Stream Professor, I make countless OBS tutorials and streaming guides and things like that.
If not, then
platform and have for
I'm not gonna. A big reason for having Streamlabs OBS for us is having the remote control.
I've never really covered Streamlabs OBS
on the
in depth
iPad
because I've always thought it was a terrible option, and I have been very vocal about that. And a lot of you all are finally wanting to switch, and I understand there's a lot to it, and you get comfortable in your ways, and you don't want to. You don't want to mess up your stream. I get that. Make sure you don't get rid of Streamlabs OBS until you're sure that everything's working in OBS or your alerts, whatever. I'm going to show you how to start making that transition. I would say don't do it right before you go live one day and expect to still go live very smoothly immediately. Definitely take a weekend dedicated to working on it or something like that, or take your sweet time. And there will be a learning curve, but hopefully I'll make it easier for you. And I have tons of videos and resources linked in the video description for learning OBS Studio to get up and running with it. I promise you, once you have fully made the switch,
I don't care.
Very original, well, classic OBS would be the original, but the original free streaming program developed by the community, open sourced, made available, that I've been covering since like 2012 or 2013, and is the core program that has all the latest features, plugin support, themes, all kinds of expandability, etc. Streamlabs, a service that buys up a bunch of services and things like that, took the source code, because OBS Studio is open source, and took their branding, which is not open source, that is a trademark issue, and created their own program on top of it called a fork. They basically slapped their own bulky, resource-heavy overlay on top of OBS Studio. And
but it does do more things, that's the thing.
If you've been thinking you've been using OBS the whole time and you've been on Streamlabs OBS, oh boy, you got a whole world of stuff to unlock as we get through this. In order to switch over your alerts to another provider, you will of course need an account with said other provider. I'm specifically going to show you how to set everything with Stream Elements here, which is a lovely
I know lots of
alternative
people
that
use
I do
Stream
recommend
Elements.
checking out if it's of interest to you. However, we do have other alternatives. There's Tippy Stream, Donation Alerts, Rainmaker, DStream, Caster Labs, Tunat, and Stream Tools, and then
I'd have to change
Martin
so many
here has
links
a
to
few
things.
others,
It's really
especially for
annoying.
other regions, or if you're interested in Bitcoin specifically, you have some options here available for you. If you want to check out some alternatives, again, we're just going to be rolling with Stream Elements here. I have logged in and tested the service a little bit, but I haven't really used.
This is something that's really annoying about when you do anything. Is like I spent so long. I need to dry my hair. I don't understand how it gets so wet so Right, I'm back. I still look like a bit of a buffoon, but we're gonna go with this. Yeah, this is what's really annoying, is that you pick a certain thing, like a certain program like Streamlabs OBS, for example, that was the best one at the time, and then eventually another thing comes along that's better, and you have to, but you've invested so much time and effort into making that work in the first place that you don't actually get to use it for that long before you have to change to another thing, and you have to completely relearn something, and you have to like put in loads of effort to, you know, make it work on the new thing. It's so frustrating.
In real time together with me. Now, first and foremost, you want to bring over your alerts and your chat boxes and things like that if you've had that set up. So once you have created a Stream Elements account, linked it with your Twitch, you'll log in and get to this dashboard. Once you're logged in,
this is mainly so I can get
profile picture in the top right hand corner, go to import,
YouTube and Kick alerts onto Stream.
If you've used other services, we're going to focus on Streamlabs, but Stream Elements does also provide a stream bot. So if you have things set up in Nightbot, you can import those as well, which is pretty cool. RIP Inkbot, which was also bought up and shut down by Streamlabs.
Is HelloFresh
Shut up, HelloFresh. Go away.
Anyway, we're going to go to the importer. We're going to go to Streamlabs, click install. This one specifically, since obviously Streamlabs doesn't want to support you importing from their service, you have to use a Chrome extension basically to bring the data over.
So you have to use Chrome as well, which I don't typically use now. I switched to Firefox from Chrome, another thing that would, like,
theoretically,
honestly,
this extension should be fine with most Chromium-based browsers, which is most of them these days.
That's the whole reason I
refresh. Now, Stream Elements.
That's the whole reason I switched to Firefox, because I don't want it Chromium-based.
Works where their intended use is for everything to be basically a browser source overlay, so you don't have to do a lot of the file management on your computer, which may be a lot easier to use than you're used to if you use OBS Studio, or if that aspect of importing all the files and managing your overlay yourself in OBS Studio.
There's two things. There's a reason why I use Streamlabs OBS still. The first thing is this: the transition. I don't know how to do that in OBS. I only know how to do that in Streamlabs OBS, and I'll admit that that's probably a dumb excuse. It's probably pretty easy, but I just don't know, so I've not been bothered. But the other thing is, I have this tablet right in front of me here that I think you can see, and I can open up Streamlabs remote, and then I can tap on stuff on here, and it essentially works as a Stream Deck. If I'm being honest, I don't actually use it that much, but it's really useful for when Judd's over. Because it's super easy if you're streaming with someone else for them to understand, like, buttons on an iPad. It's not an iPad,
Has been daunting to you? This might actually be a lot easier for you to use, and a lot of the graphics package creators, such as Nerd or Die or Owned, create Stream Elements import links with all of their packages, and I'm going to show you that as well. So we can click start the tour. It's going to show you all the different ways to use it and to set up the editor. That's fine. Come in here to the editor. Looks like ours is blank. This is why we do things in real time. I'm going to come back over here to Streamlabs, go to alert box, make sure we have our alert profile set up. Let's launch the alert box and see what happens. There we go. I've confirmed I'm on the right profile here. This is more or less what I want to work with. So we have this accessed here in Streamlabs. Go to our extensions, go to Streamlabs, export to Stream Elements, tips and alerts.
This does
We'll
not look
import
so
your
easy.
tips history if you'd like. So you can do that. We can click start import. It's going to upload your assets to Stream Elements and click done.
Okay.
You could have clicked to go to your Stream Elements page. So we're going to do that now. So here we have our Streamlabs imported alert box. We can click preview. You can see here it has the assets and the sounds for my different alerts. So there we had cheers. Here we have followers.
But
subscribers.
Isn't that importing them from Twitch though?
Well.
That's Twitch alerts.
So we have a URL we can copy out. I'm just gonna change the name to Retrovox Alerts. Click save. We'll go back. Now this will show up as a browser source as.
I'm gonna keep this running, but I just want to How to multi-stream to Kick alerts.
You download our open source software.
No, you don't.
Install it on your PC.
No.
And you
Let me show you how to set up all your alerts for your Kick stream. We'll be using a free tool called Botrix, and I'll leave this linked in the description down below so you can
So there's another tool that you need. Another one.
easily follow along at home. But we need to log in with one of our socials. Don't worry, we will be linking our Kick account, but we need to log in so that way we have an account. So I'm going to be logging in with my Twitch account. For whatever reason, this site likes to switch to Spanish. So if it seems to be in Spanish, you can go and change it to English if you're using Chrome.
So
and you can just click this little icon here to bring that up. Don't know why it does it, but it's super weird. Now we're going to scroll down till we see Kick, and then we're going to click on Enter with Kick. And then we're going to type in our username on Kick. Mine happens to be this one. We'll click Accept. Now we need to give the moderator...
See, I feel like Restream needs to be able to do this. Yeah. Yeah, Restream needs to be able to show you all your alerts in one place. Social alerts. No, that's... okay. So, maybe I need to link more accounts to Streamlabs. Because I think that's a Twitch follow. It's like, that's a subscription.
This is a test.
Okay, I'll carry on.
As alerts typically do in OBS Studio, and you can click copy URL and paste that in the browser source. We'll get to that in a moment though. I did want to note that Stream Elements handles the concept of stream labels, which were the text labels as part of themes and overlays that show your recent followers and things like that. Stream Elements actually handles those as part of the overlay process rather than having a dedicated app that runs on your computer, which is great for less bloat on your computer, but it does mean you probably want to try to import or rebuild your overlay in Stream Elements itself rather than in OBS Studio if you rely on that kind of element.
No.
Like I said before though, we do have an advantage in that if you have your alerts, or your overlay rather, made by people who are familiar with this process, a lot of them, including Nerd or Die, make their overlays with Stream Elements Quick Install involved. So here we have the StreamOS overlay set up from our friends over at Nerd or Die. They did make me a custom Epos OS one, however, the Stream Elements install that they here. Something very important you want to make sure you don't forget. Change your tips or your donation links for your Twitch panels, for your bots, for your Discord, for your profiles, all of that, your video descriptions. Change your tip link from your Streamlabs link to your Stream Elements link, or else you're not going to get alerts for that and you're not going to know what's happening. That is the easiest thing everyone can forget, and I do not want you to forget it. Please, please, please write it on a sticky note, put it on your monitor. Make sure you remember to keep double and triple checking this because it is very important. For example, here in Stream Elements under Revenue, we have tipping settings. Here you can set up and link all of your different payment information in order to get your tip link their money. All right, next up, let's convert your Streamlabs OBS files to OBS Studio.
So basically, you just use the... he's taken 10 minutes to explain that you just use a Chrome extension and change the browser source. Change the link on the browser source.
Thankfully, the OBS devs have already implemented a feature for this forever ago that make it super easy. Step 1, in Streamlabs OBS, verify which scene collection you specifically want to import. I have a few different ones here. Make sure you know the name of the one that you want to import. If you're using one of the ones, I need to note this, even though I feel like it should be self-explanatory, but someone's going to forget or ask or not have realized it and then get mad. If you have one of the themes that you paid for as a subscription through Streamlabs directly, you can't really take that with you to OBS Studio. There's some workarounds.
Why would you have that anyway?
Piracy, and I want to be better than Streamlabs in that regard and not support you doing that. But if you paid for a theme that you subscribe to through Streamlabs OBS, unfortunately, you can't take that with you. I do recommend checking out Nerd or Die. Affiliate link in the description. However, once you open up OBS Studio here, I'm going to go ahead and make actually, I'm going to go to Scene Collection Import. And this gives you the option, it detects your scene collections from other programs. So for example, it detects one that I have in XSplit, as well as a few that I have
right, so you don't even have to do anything
so here
really.
You see a couple different ones. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on both of those. And I'm going to try, the Geometric Madness one is actually using a Streamlabs theme. So I'm going to try that out as well. We're going to click on those 3 and click import. It's going to freak out for a second, take a second. And then when you go to your scene collection window or menu,
but that was quick.
Collections will be here, so you can see the 2 Retrowave ones and then the Geometric Madness. Let's try that one first. Yeah, that one doesn't have anything. Oh, it does! It did it! The Mad Lads! This is probably a free layout. I will disclose that. This is probably a free layout, which is why it worked. But it did import. This was a layout provided within Streamlabs OBS, not a third-party layout. And it imported it natively with the importer as well. So that's pretty cool. And then
I think you should be able to give this a go without any issue.
Die set up in here as well. So it will have some missing texts and things like that that'll pop up that you'll have to relink. And of course, you will have to go back through and set up your webcams and capture card devices. Make sure they're all linked up properly. Browser source for your new alerts and overlays. And this is all if you're not doing it with your Stream Elements overlays. If you're doing Stream Elements overlays, I'm just going to make a new scene collection here. Stream Elements. Then all of the graphics themselves are handled through your browser sources. So
I wouldn't do that anyway.
This will be a starting soon screen. Actually, we don't even need to edit it. We can come in here to copy URL.
I could try this. I don't know why I would be doing that.
Most wearables only.
I think it's because if I set up a Stream Elements account, I can maybe add Twitch to the Stream Elements. I can maybe add YouTube and Kick to the Stream Elements account. Yeah. So anyway, what am I doing? See, this is the problem. Chat's been up for ages, but I just can't see it. There's an issue because right behind the microphone, right there, is that tablet. I could put chat on there. The microphone's covering it. It's not useful. So then I could put chat over on this screen here, where chat normally is when I'm streaming to Twitch. But then whenever I click and change the scene, so for example, one sec. If I go to change my screen to this, to screens and cams, the chat's disappeared from there. So then I have to click on Firefox and click on the chat link again. And it's just annoying to have to do that every time. The other option is I've got a screen up there. I could put it on there, but then you can't see Judd. So it's just... I could make Streamlabs OBS smaller, I guess. That's kind of solved that, actually. Kind of just solved it. Yeah, I think I'm fine. Right. Here he is. Here he is. Oh, are you excited, Judd, for the new home?
I'll be more excited when my microphone's plugged in. There we go.
There we have. Where am I? What am I doing?
My name's Mr. Robot, and I am shitting my pants.
Well, my name's Jeff.
Little girl.
Jeff. Right. 1 sec, I'm just grabbing everything up. Guess what? We're gonna have to start recording Christmas videos soon.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Right. Okay, we'll figure that one out later. This one I don't need anything up for. And then this. Ooh boy, have I got a hullabaloo for you.
For me?
Right, shall we start?
You were.
You know what I've done, right? Okay, so the soundboard that I used to launch the podcast intro.
Yeah.
There's a button on my mouse that I've got where it plays. So basically, you assign buttons on your computer to play various MP3s that you've saved on your computer. So,
Yeah.
but if, for example, if I play the victory music or something, I want to be able to stop it. I don't want it to play the entire song. You know?
Yeah.
So to do that, on the same soundboard, I recorded some blank audio as an MP3 file, so it just plays that for like a second instead. So it like stops it, right? But I've just realised that it's not actually blank.
Default in 11. The amount of people that have moved to Kick is insane.
What the fuck is going on? Judd, wait, I'm glad we've not started an actual recording yet. Because I don't know how I've managed this, but for some reason, whenever someone types anything in chat, it reads it out. like there's a bot that reads it out. Because Dalton's just said the amount of people that have moved to Kick is insane, and my computer launched into a random AI voice saying, the amount
Default
of people...
in 11.
Oh, he's doing it again.
WTF.
Oh no, I need to solve this quick before... how do I do this?
He's going to take advantage of this if you do. If you leave it too long.
I need that.
Start typing a load of bullshit in chat. I know I will.
Why? Why would he do this? Why would he do this? This is not a setting I've ever enabled. What the fuck? Oh god.
Default in 11.
Oh, it's doing it again.
Grandpas are nice.
Oh no, it's grandpas are nice. Yeah, yeah, sure.
Yeah, right.
Oh no. There's not a setting for this. There's just not a setting for it. Like this isn't a. Oh right, it's there. It's there. It's fine. Wait, let me change the. Wait, I want to enable it, but I want to do a different voice first. Wait. Let's try George. Send another message in chat. Let's see what this one sounds like. Judd can't even hear this.
No, I can't. By all accounts, you're just like insane, and this is just a voice that you're hearing.
Default in 11.
Oh
my.
Oh, it doesn't read mine out if I type stuff. Oh, it says, "Oh my." Oh, that one's a bit depressing. Anyway, let's turn that off for fuck's sake. That's so shocking. Anyway, what I was saying is,
that's my life.
I've got that bit of audio that kind of cuts out the other audios, but it's not silent, and I need to listen really closely. Let me try and make out what it is. I must have accidentally recorded something on it.
Oh my god!
I know what it is. I must have left my microphone on as I was recording it, and it's recorded a bit of whatever I was listening to.
Yeah.
So let's see if I can try and decipher what I was watching at the time.
Were you watching Family Guy funny compilation?
It's a male voice for sure.
Is it Peter Griffin?
No.
Is it going, Lois, remember the time we were on streams badly?
wait, quiet. It's like it sounds almost like a serious male action hero voice saying something like, "We need to grab the something." I don't know.
Oh, is that Terminator 2?
I have no idea what it is, but anyway, staying as it is. Right, let's do this.
Do it.
Hey, we're here. We're back. Woohoo! We're warm again. It's very warm. It's very warm.
God.
Oh my God! Everyone's so excited, especially Judd, as you can tell. Coming up in this podcast, a kid says some things. My girlfriend makes a noise and drinks some liquid.
Oh, jeez. Okay, hold on.
A restaurant is shutting down. And your favorite game is terrible.
That is true.
That's
is true.
I don't know. That's a vague way of putting it, but you know, you got to stick around to find out what all that stuff is there.
We can't tell you right at the start, or there'd be no point in doing the rest of the show.
Just giving you a little hint as to what's coming up. But first things first. Welcome to our new home over at YouTube, which we already actually used to stream on back in the day. And Kick, way! We've already had some people coming through on Kick and chatting, which is good.
We realised we had some squatters living in the attic that were stealing 50% of all of his income, so we fucking moved house.
Yeah, that's what Twitch is like. If you've not been keeping up with previous podcasts, basically Twitch has been changing its rules for a while, and it got like just not worth it for us. Basically, the discoverability is not good, and the splits on any money earned isn't good, and we don't get any money anyway, so we may as well be like kind of set up to succeed.
It's
plus
like
Kick's been getting bigger and bigger. XQC was moved to Kick and all sorts. YouTube's still the best place to be discovered, I think, but and plus I think we've probably got the biggest audience on YouTube with us posting videos there regularly as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, check out the YouTube channel, Streams Badly on YouTube, and I've updated all sorts of bollocks. It's not going to be perfect yet. I've been really busy. Ninja as well, chat saying Ninja was saying how bad Twitch is. Yeah, Ninja's another one that does the same thing as us. We're doing the same thing as Ninja. We're basically Ninja. Streaming to YouTube
just
and
like
Kick.
him. Just like him.
Yeah. So, yeah. It's not going to be smooth sailing yet for the live recordings of the podcast and the live streams that we do. For example, I've still not figured out alerts, so like followers and things like that should come up on screen as an alert. I've not figured that out yet. Other than that, I think it should work pretty well. So I'll try and get that sorted for next time. But
I'm leaning back in my chair for this episode.
Oh my God!
Jeez.
Judd doesn't even care about you lot. Look at him.
I'm fucking falling asleep in my fucking chair.
So basically, head over to kick.com/streamsbadly. I think that's actually just the URL. It is kick.com/streamsbadly or streamsbadly on YouTube. It's worth going to both, following on Kick and subscribing on YouTube, because we've got all sorts of shit on both of those. While you're at it, at Tweets Badly on Twitter, and you can get this Podcast Badly, on Spotify, Kick, and YouTube as well. What's all the rest of the socials?
You
Streams
can do
Badly
it if you
on YouTube
really
and Kick,
try.
Podcast Badly on Spotify, YouTube, and Kick. What the fuck is going on? There's like 1,000 motorbikes going past my room. We've got a Clips channel on TikTok and YouTube, and Tweets Badly on Twitter. Anyway, right. Into some stuff. Getting into some stuff.
Can we fucking talk now like real people, like actual human beings, instead of you saying, oh, here's our TikTok handle. We don't have TikTok.
Yes, we do. I've literally just fucking said it. I
Did you? I
literally
wasn't even
just fucking
listening.
said it.
I wasn't even
What the hell? It clips badly. It's the clips go there. That's the
okay,
one.
all right. No. You know what? You have actually specifically told me.
Oh,
We have a TikTok.
I know I've told you that, but that's not even the worst. It's that I literally said it within about 3 seconds of you saying, we haven't even got TikTok. Yes, we have.
Whenever you do that, my eyes fucking just glaze over, and I'm just waiting for you to be done.
Oh my god. So it was Father's Day in the UK. I think Father's Day is different in the UK and in America. And I don't know if other countries actually even have it. It's not one of the most celebrated things.
Some countries don't even have dads.
Yeah, a lot. Then we're going to leave it at that. And for some reason this year we kind of went a bit hard for our dad, didn't we? Like he had a really good Father's Day. Oh no!
Jesus Christ!
We didn't get hard as a result of our dad. No, that's not.
Jesus Christ! What the fuck? Can't
Moving
say
on.
that.
So what we did was I cooked up a steak dinner. And yeah, that's fancy enough. I mean, I make a mean ass steak. You had to try the steak.
I
Pretty
did.
good.
It was such a really nice
to be honest,
steak,
it wasn't my best. Really, it's normally better. It was still pretty good. And you bought him like some expensive ass Gucci perfume as well.
Yeah, I got him some Gucci aftershave. I was actually in I was in a jewelry shop for myself, actually, buying myself some jewelry, and I actually, like, as I was there, I went, shit, it's Father's Day. I'm in the perfect place right now. So after getting myself a very nice watch, I started having a look at some other watches. But well, it's not, you know.
I'm gonna paste chat to you, Judd, so that you can see what's going on. I ain't replying to this message. Just carry on. Continue.
So, yeah, I was having a look at watches. Do I have to make an account? Oh my.
We've got an account for that.
Now.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Carry on telling your story, and while you're doing that, I'll put the details in for you.
Oh god! Anyway, so I was having a look at watches, and I saw a really nice watch for my grandpapa, which I got for him. But I was looking at the other watches, and I was like, Dad already has like 3 watches that I'm pretty sure are worth like $1,000 at least each. So I'm like, I'm not gonna get him something more impressive than that. So I just went and got him some Gucci aftershave instead.
Okay. Good chat.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh god. We're all quite fatherless people around here, though. It's fine. We're all accepting of all that. Even our dad. When's the last time I saw my? Well, it was actually last week, actually. But the time before that, nowadays it's months between seeing dad. You see him more often, don't you?
Yeah, we shoot clay pigeons. They're not real pigeons. They're made of clay.
And they're actually not even shaped like pigeons.
No, they're like discs.
Yeah, why don't they just call it clay disc shooting?
Yeah, just call it disc shooting.
Yeah, fucking. Why? I think you should boycott them.
Yeah, I'm never going again.
Well, the other thing we did on Father's Day is we cracked out the London Underground official board game. And now it sounds quite boring, don't get me wrong, but you've got to admit, Judd, you were getting into it. It's a pretty fucking fun game.
I'm never going to talk shit about that game. I love the London Underground board game. It sounds like I'm being sarcastic, but I'm not. I just sound like that normally.
It's genuinely my favourite board game. It's really good. Yeah. Long story short, our dad accidentally won. He didn't really know what he was doing that much, but he accidentally won.
I said it was the spirit of Father's Day. It was the Father's. It was Father's must.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah, The spirit of Fathermas took over him.
I've got a confession to make, Judd.
What?
Our dad and his partner brought their dog as well, and as we were playing that game. Judd turned around to that dog and went, "Oh, you farted, ain't you? And can tell you farted, dog." and to that dog,
yeah, nice.
it wasn't the dog.
Nice.
It wasn't. It also wasn't me.
Wasn't it?
No.
Who was it?
My girlfriend kept so quiet. She just like extreme poker face. It was so good.
That's incredible.
You're surprised, aren't you? You did.
Yeah, that was really.
Are you impressed?
I'm like, no, like in a weird way. I'm kind of like proud of her.
It was hilarious that she told me that next day because my dad's girlfriend was like covering her nose and like scrunching her face up like, oh no.
And because she was like, "Oh, Charlie, you really do fucking."
Charlie's the dog, by the way. So she was saying that. She was saying that to the dog, and everyone's like moaning about this dog doing a stinking all the time. It was me.
Nice.
That was so good. Yeah, I just
what a
thought
woman.
I'd tell you about that. Yeah, she's been on a roll recently because we went to her best friend's mother's 60th birthday. And she never tries to get drunk, and she doesn't get drunk very much at all. And my girlfriend Jasmine, she doesn't get drunk very often. But every so often, it's like she stumbles into getting drunk. And this is what happened at this party. She just like kept drinking these tiny glasses because they'd given her a very small glass to fill up with the wine she'd brought, and I think that's what like just made her think it's just small, it's fine, and she just kept going and kept going.
A small glass.
And like nearly 2 bottles later, she was really drunk.
Yeah,
and for some reason, on the drive home, she kept going, Wah! just shouting. And, and normally, when she's with other people, she's like pretty calm and she don't say too much. And but around me, she's not like that. And when she's drunk, not so much either. And she's just because she was doing that, I said. Like it was almost like I said this to her because it was almost like why are you doing this to me? Why don't you do that to them people in public? Like as if I bet you wouldn't dare do that to anyone normally. And it was almost like a joking way. You wouldn't dare do that to them couple we're about to drive past, would you? It was quite like that. And she went zip with window down and went out the window. Oh fuck. This poor couple. She was just going mental. That's all it was. You can. By the way, I've put the details of how you can access chat in Discord, Judd, if you want to log in to be able to see that.
Jesus, Dalton, that is depressing. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm close enough.
Judd is your father now. That's how it works.
Yeah.
That's what happened with me. That's kind of what we had when we were growing up. I was probably more father than our father. Who art thou, father? I am your father. Darth Father?
I thought you were going to say like I became your dad.
Oh no! I meant the opposite.
Like you just turned around to like a much younger me, just like father.
What have you been up to? Anything, Judd? What have you been doing? Anything since we Father's Day? It's not been long. There's only been a couple of days since we saw each other. Anyway.
No, I've just been sort of painting my little plastic models. Quite a few podcasts ago, when it was the Warhammer Fest tournament one, I brought up how it's like the next edition of Warhammer coming out. So I'm sort of just getting models ready for that are going to be good next edition. So I've just been painting and shit. I also booked the tickets for Legoland today. So next podcast I'll have so
there'll be double. We're both going like out in the field collecting content because I've got a big midsummer barbecue to host, and Judd's adventuring off to Legoland. There'll be fucking follow. What are you doing? If you ain't followed or subscribed or whatever it is now, Lego barbecues.
I'm not like Let's go barbecues. Anyway, it's not like I'm doing, I'm not taking Dalton to Legoland, so he can have a nice like brotherly activity to do, like Bond and shit. I'm doing it so it's something to talk about on the podcast.
Care about someone, like, who the fuck cares about people these days?
Dalton, who?
This is Judd's little brother.
This is my little brother.
Yeah. Speaking of kids, though, I was on a walk in this. It's been nice and warm recently, hasn't it? And I was walking about in the sun, with my girlfriend, and kind of down the hill from me, there's a dodgier area, right? And we were walking down here, and we walked past this front garden, and from like 200 meters away on quite a straight road, we could see this kid like in like barely any clothes, basically just in their pants. They were like, I would say around about 5 years old. Okay. And I was thinking, oh, what the fuck? What is going on? And as we got closer, we could see they were like mucky, just in their pants on this like rusty ass like swing. And we were approaching them, and they started like loudly saying to us, "Oh, have you seen what me fucking sister's done to my swing? What a fucking bitch!" And I'm like, "Oh my god, what the hell?" And all I heard was like a woman in the house go, "Aye!" like that. And that was it. And we were walking past, and like, and my girlfriend's like smiling and kind of going, to be polite to this kid. I'm deadpan, like not looking at the little shit, just like walking past, like, don't you fucking speak to me, you heathen.
Yeah, you creature. I mean, that it's like...
No, I did not have a good time looking at the kid. I specifically hated the kid being there. Like, I actively disliked that child massively. Especially because of what they said next, because my girlfriend were trying to be polite, like smiling and like laughing a little bit, and then this kid goes, "Oi, what are you laughing at, you fat fuck?"
I like him.
I'd already kind of like walked past this kid trying to ignore it by that point, so she had to tell me that. But I definitely heard the kid saying something, but I thought they were saying it to like their sister or something that they were annoyed at. But no, Jasmine said no, they were definitely shouting that at me. So there was I don't know if they said fat fuck because of me, because my girlfriend's not fat, but I am. But
that's why I laughed so much. I'm like, she's like not fat at all. Like,
I know, but that's the thing. They were like directing it at her, but like I don't know if they said that because of me, if that makes sense. I don't know, but
Thornton, you're gonna get in trouble if
you need to chill, chat. Come on. So speaking of chilling, though, Judd, one of the best places to chill and enjoy yourself in the Barnsley area, which is near where we live. Best restaurant. I'm going to throw it out there. Best restaurants in the Barnsley town centre. What's the first one that comes to mind?
Restaurants.
Yeah.
You've got Stabbulo.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, yeah.
Judd, you're forgetting about the GOAT, the OG Pinocchio's. Pinocchio's Italian restaurant. Do you not know about Pinocchio's? Oh my god. It's near the Alhambra. It's near entrance to the Alhambra. It's like, if you're walking towards Morrison's, this is not doxing us, we don't live near this, it's fine. Do you not know what I mean?
I've not got a fucking clue what you're
not going to give a shit about this.
No, I don't.
I think chat knows, but it's basically right. This Italian restaurant that's been in the town that we grew up in for years, like 40 years. It's been there, and it's finally shutting down, which is sad in a way. But
I've never even heard of the place.
Did you just Google it?
No, I've not even Googled it. I was just like, I've never even heard of the place.
Google it. You might recognize it if you Google it. But I recently went because they're shutting down because the guy who owns it is retiring. I think he's moving back to Italy. He seemed very jolly about it. And I like that he's retiring and it's not just going to be bought by another restaurant or something. Because it's like mission complete. It's like sad that I won't be able to eat there again because it's really lovely. But, it's kind of nice that it's like, oh, cool. Just suggest make a Reddit. We just don't have enough audience for a Reddit. It's not worth it. It's type of thing that's only worth it if you've got more audience. Same with the Discord. We get asked about that all the time.
I'll be honest with you. I actively hate Reddit, so I would honestly rather drink my own puke than have a Reddit. So.
Well, you wouldn't get any of that served at Pinocchio's. That's all I can say. But I love Pinocchio's. I just shout out to Pinocchio's. That's all I got to say.
I'm looking at a picture of the place. I've no idea. I don't even know where in town this is.
I love that it's not changed in the 40 years. It looks like a really old Italian restaurant.
It looks like it's from the 40s, but I'm telling you, it's like freaking me out a bit because I'm like looking at it.
Look at it on the map. Go on Maps and look at it. While I start... Okay. Oh, yes, I've got a nice, healthy 40 minutes to talk about this shit. This is probably going to be the meat of the podcast. So if you're not into video games, I understand maybe not listening to the rest of this one. But make sure you follow and stay tuned for the rest of other podcasts or subscribe or whatever you need to do. On YouTube, it's subscribe. On Kick, it's follow. On Spotify, it's follow. On Twitter, it's follow.
All right, okay, no, sorry. This is proper freaking me out now because now I'm no. The thing is, I know where it is. I know exactly where that is in town because I'm now seeing the shops next to it, which I do recognise from being across from the Alhambra. But it's like it's like I've never ever seen that there before. I swear to God, it's you know the TARDIS. You know how it's like
it's got the perception filter.
Yeah, so you don't really notice it. That's what this feels like, and it's like the Doctor's just given me the TARDIS key, and I've gone, oh my God, yeah.
There is certain buildings that I've found are like that. Like there's certain buildings you just don't look at them. You know, I don't know what it is, but it's closing down on Friday, Judd. Maybe go for your tea tomorrow. I don't know.
No.
Oh, come on! Oh, this are like friendly old Italian dudes retiring, and it's delicious. Okay,
I don't give
fine,
a
whatever. Listen, right? Horizon Forbidden West is a video game that I have been playing. Okay,
all right.
I'm going to talk about it for a bit. It's if you don't know, we have a spreadsheet where we keep track of our scores of video games. We rate them out of 100, and they're like compared and looked at against Metacritic, critics, and audiences, and IGN scores. We do the same for movies and TV shows. Horizon Forbidden West has been the biggest downfall I've ever seen in score on this spreadsheet.
Damn.
Because what I tend to do is, once I've played something or watched something enough to I think I know how much I'm enjoying this at this point, but I then put a score in. And I then reserve the right to change the score as I go through it until I've finished it, and then that's the score that it gets.
Mm-hmm.
So I started playing this game, and it went in at a 90. Very high score. The first game in this series was a 92. So, it's right up there, and I'm thinking, if it keeps going in the direction it's on, it might beat... It's got potential to beat the first game. Well, currently, Judd, it's sitting at a 20.
Oh my God, why?
I'll tell you for why, Judd. This is the gameplay cycle, right, from the start. You start the game, and you're doing main missions. That's the only missions you've got so far, because it's right at the start of, very common. You're right at the start, you start with your story quest, and eventually you might get to a point where the world expands a little bit, and you're offered some side quests and things like that. So the way I want to play this game, because it's in, the first game was so good, I'm really into this series, I want to, squeeze it for all the content it's got. The first story was great. It started off to a great story, so I want to do all the side missions and things like that before progressing in the next bit of story. I think quite a lot of people play that way. Do you play open world games like that?
I sometimes I do. It depends on the open world game. Like I did that with Borderlands 2. I did that a lot with
just a little bit.
I did that as much as I could with Batman.
Yeah,
I did that with like the first sort of Assassin's Creeds. You know, when you could start going off and start doing.
Yeah, so it's quite
stuff.
a good way to play games like that. So
yeah,
what happens then is you take on some of the side quests. Great.
Yeah.
You do some of them. Right, that was a lot of fun. There were some good stories in that. So far, so good. Yeah. Then you get given a reward, like a different armor or a new weapon or something like that. Now,
this all seems pretty standard, yep.
You then go and see, wow, if I upgrade this weapon to full, it'll be better than the best weaponry I've currently got. And same with armor and things like that. So, to do that, you have to go out and find machine beasts and get parts from them, and then you use those to upgrade, right? So, you think, right, okay, I'll do that. Mark those beasts on my map. I don't know where they are. You don't know where they are. Oh, I can't. Okay, I can't upgrade these. That's annoying. Like that's just annoying straight away. That's kind of annoying.
All right. Okay.
Or what happens is you have discovered them, and then it'll point them out on the map. If you've not discovered them, you could also look it up on the internet. You should never have to do that in a game. You shouldn't need to use the internet ever. So, right, we're gonna go and get the parts from this machine.
Okay.
For starters, it's fucking bullshit. It's way too hard. Right?
Okay.
Like it's really hard on normal setting. It's really hard. And I think there's at least one more difficult setting higher than that. At least one. There might be two. So that's already annoying. The other thing is, there's two modes on it. There's an exploration mode and a guided mode. If you're in exploration mode, rather than showing you on the map where the beast is, it'll tell you where you need to look on the map and not show you. It'll tell you what to look for, and you have to find it yourself. Now, I'm not going to speak on that because that's not how I like to play games. I'm a guided pussy boy, right? I like you to hold my hand, and then I like someone to hold my other hand, and I like them to be nice and big and strong, and I like them to do that thing where I run a bit backwards and I run a bit forwards, and then they swing me in the air.
God damn it, I hate that I knew exactly where that was fucking going. God.
That's how much I like my handheld in games, basically. At least games like this. So, I've got it on that mode. It still doesn't really fucking show you where they are. It still kind of shows you the next point you need to go to rather than the point they are on the map.
Yeah.
Whether you like that or not, it should be an option. Right, so we get there. The thing that you need to get from the machine, you scan the machine, and you can kind of click through the different parts of the machine, and then you find the one you need. Right, okay, let's say I need the shock beak from this bird. I don't fucking know if that's an actual one, but whatever.
The shock beak. Yeah, okay, I get it, yeah.
So you can highlight it. Okay, all right, great, I'll highlight it. So then we stop scanning it, and I'm about to go shoot it. There's about 5 different things highlighted. And apparently the one you need is in purple, and the other ones are in orange. And it never tells you that. You have to kind of figure that out for yourself. So, that's a minor one, but like, fucking... like, just tell them. Just say, it's highlighted in purple. Little tiny bit of text on the screen. That's all it needed.
Yeah.
Shout out to Games Bagley, big fan. And to Jackson and Dalton in chat at the minute, just saying hello to you while I'm complaining about this game. Right.
What a fan base.
The next thing, Judd, once you've figured that out, it's fucking tiny what you've got to hit, right?
Okay.
And bear in mind, it's on this massive beast that's flying about, like, it's like, it's fucking tiny. So it's really hard to hit. Now, to make up for this, they put in a mechanic where if you press in the middle stick, it slows down time for a bit. Stop it.
Nice.
That shouldn't ever be needed. For a start, shouldn't ever be needed. Another reason why it makes it really hard to hit, you have to play on controller because it's PlayStation exclusive. And I understand things being exclusive, and that's not really necessarily so much of a fault, but it makes it so hard to aim because on most games where you're shooting things, you would have aim assist, right? Where the computer kind of aims for you, it snaps your aim to it a bit. You couldn't do that in this game because there's so much shite you have to shoot at on one beast that it'd be snapping to everything. So it just wouldn't work. So it makes it really hard to aim. The other thing is, when it does slow down time, it zooms right in, so you can't move right to hit what you need, because it's like massive in your face, moving about everywhere. So that's that.
Well,
that's not it. There's 2 types of base damage in this game, Judd. There's, I don't know what they're both called, but I know one of them's called tear damage and one of them's called piercing damage. Piercing damage is how much health it takes off of the beast. Tear damage is how much it dislodges parts from the beast, right?
Okay.
So, if your piercing damage is more than the tear damage, you don't get the fucking component, the beast dies and it blows up. You just don't get it. You just don't fucking get it, right?
Yeah. Literally suffering from success.
I'm not done. Because some components you don't dislodge. Some components you have to actively not dislodge and kill the beast before they're dislodged. So all of this adds up. Bear in mind, right, to do the right amount of tear damage... Oh, sorry, I missed one. Also, Bisa, elemental. So sometimes you have to use acid, sometimes you have to use shock, sometimes you have to use frost, sometimes you have to use fire, sometimes you have to use explosive, sometimes you have to use chill water, which for some reason is different to frost. Like, why is the chill water and frost? And all of this, right, means that we've gotten to the point where we wanted to upgrade his gear. We've finally come to this thing. And now, I need a different weapon to be able to dislodge the parts to upgrade the weapon I want in the first place. So then I've got to go find a vendor that sells weapons, hope it sells the type I need, hope that it's one that I can fucking hit a thing with and it doesn't explode stuff. And then I look at that and say, oh, right, well, I need to upgrade this now. And guess what you're going to have to do? Go on another quest to another beast. It's all just annoying chores. It's annoying. It's chores, Judd. It's all chores. It's all just chores. It's like
chores.
It's maddening. It's so maddening. It's just a chain. It's just a string of really annoying, pointless shit. That's all it is, and I hate it. I hate it. There's so many. Like, I don't know what chat's saying now. I'm gonna leave them to that. It's so promising. It's so promising. By the way, there's other stuff that's kind of annoying. Like, it's kind of clunky. Like, when you're riding a mount, sometimes like it'll just stop at a rock. It'll just stop there, similar to how like The Witcher did. Speaking of The Witcher, it's obvious that this game's like a big like inspiration from The Witcher 3, how everyone liked The Witcher 3, which is dog shit. Like, I'm not doing 3 hours worth of homework to do a quest. I'm not doing it. Like, that's awful. I hate it. And that's what this is like. Even on guided mode, that's another thing. You'll approach a fucking mission, and there's a certain amount of things you can do. You can like grapple up somewhere, you can climb up things, you can pull crates about, stuff like that.
Okay.
But you'll come to one and you'll not have like a thing that you can do that allows you to complete this mission. So for example, one of the things you can do is like put your spear into these crystals and it blows up a part of a wall.
Okay.
This is an example. I went up to some ruins where you have to find this artifact. I didn't have that ability, and not for 1 second did it think to fucking tell me, you need to progress further to be able to complete this mission. It didn't fucking tell. Some of them it tells you, which is even more annoying, because some of them it tells you, which would make you think that if I got to that one, it'd tell me. But, like, it tells you, like, about a quarter of them that you can't progress. The rest of the shit, it just doesn't tell you. So, and it's same with, like, with certain beasts where you need to upgrade some stuff. So I needed to find a Slitherfang, right?
Of course, a Slitherfang. Why didn't you tell me?
I mark the quest. I've not discovered this area yet. Fuck, I'm gonna have to look it up on internet. I look up on internet.
Yes.
I mark that spot on my map. I go to the spot, there's fuck all there. And it's like, it's because I obviously need to progress further in the story, because it's going to change the landscape and then uncover the area where they're going to be. But he just doesn't fucking tell me. Again, it's like, come on! How many more things do you want to do that just piss me off? There's a race type mission where you do races, and they're just bullshit. They're just kind of bullshit. They're not even hard, but they're bullshit.
There's nothing more I hate in a game than a game that is not a racing game having a racing mission.
Yeah, it's just adding more shite into it. That's just, like they're just adding more content for this. It's not good content. It's just more bloat that you feel like you need to do. And you kind of do need to do because you need XP to level up and progress in story and stuff like that. And it's like, oh my God. The reason it's got a 20 is it's beautiful. And so far, the story's like pretty damn good. The voice acting and like the cutscenes is great. That's pretty much, and some of the systems for how you can set, like if you need to collect some materials, you can set that as a quest basically, and it'll show you where they are and stuff to a certain extent. Chat's having fun still. You keep having fun. I just enjoy yourself down there. But yeah, and that's, and honestly, a big part of why I gave it a 20. If I'm going to be really objective, it deserves more like nearly close to somewhere like a 40. But it's pissed me off so much as a result of it. I don't give a fuck. I've given it 20 out of 100. And if I'm being honest, I don't think I'm going to discover any more bullshit, annoying stuff. I don't think I'm going to uncover any more things that'll piss me off. So I think, if anything, by the end of the game, the score will go up. But it's not going to get past a 50 for me. It's not gonna. Because, like, more than half of the game is annoying shite. The thing that you can do is you can lower the difficulty setting. They've even got what's classed as story difficulty, where it'd be a bit difficult to die. You know? And I set it to that for one or two particularly difficult missions that were absolute bullshit. But if you should never have to do that. You know, that's a proper markdown. And also, when you do that, it just then becomes supremely boring. You can either be pissed off and maddened, or you can be bored to hell. You know, because I know that it's gorgeous and exploring the landscape and stuff is an appeal of it, but like it doesn't matter. Like, you can't enjoy all that stuff when you know you're just like, you know, if I was like out in a beautiful scenario, sun shining, great view, everything like that, but the task I'm doing is a maths test. It's not going to be fun still. You know, I'm still not going to enjoy that. I'm going to want to stop this fucking maths test so I can enjoy this gorgeous scenario. That's what it feels like. It feels like I want all this shite to be out of the way so I can actually enjoy this beautiful world and setting and story that's already had some interesting turns. It's such... I've never been so disappointed in a game, I don't think. So 20.
Well...
It's ridiculous. I can't even believe it.
I've started a new game the other day.
Let me just address chat real quick, Judd, because I feel like we've been ignoring them a bit. What's one thing you can't go without saying every day? What do you think, Judd?
I honestly think it's sound. I've started saying sound a lot. Like at work, like mostly at work. I've never heard you say that. I know, because I don't say it to you. You're not a person I'd say it to. Yeah. But, like, I talk to a lot of people that I'd say that to. Like, so I say it at work
sound
all
like
the
as
time.
in, like, nice. Like, affirmative.
So I don't know when I started saying it. I couldn't even, like...
stop.
I don't think I can. Don't think I can, like...
You know, the type of person that I picture saying stuff like that is someone who does, like... a bit of cocaine every weekend. They listen to dance music, and they probably drink WKD more than water, but they're 46. And they say they're a DJ when they get asked what they do, but they're not. They're like they're like a call center. They work at a call center. You know, that's the type of person that I picture that says stuff like that. Is that what you're going with? I was thinking. I think. Do you know what? I genuinely don't think I can go a day without saying, "For fuck's sake." I think I'm just constantly pissed off.
That makes sense.
Or like, I'm so tired. I say that all the time. You know, oh, I'm so tired, for fuck's sake.
What lives we lead?
What? I don't know. Yeah, I think that's what I would say. God.
I do
Did
say
you
it
shit
to...
yourself?
Yeah.
Did you?
Did I just shit myself?
I don't know. What game have you been playing, Jim?
I've been playing Dishonored 2. You want to talk
Dishonored
about bag
2?
of
That's
talk about bag of shit?
That's
Let's
on the
talk
spreadsheet.
about
Should we see what
bag
I
of
gave
shit.
it?
Yeah, I think you gave it like an okay score, to be honest, if I remember correctly.
Dishonored 2. This is going to be interesting. I gave that game 84.
Why the fuck? Why? Why?
What don't you like about it?
The story.
The story.
It's terrible. Like the first one was like, I'm not saying it was like incredible or anything. Like, you know, it wasn't. You know, it was pretty good. It was all right. It was intriguing. But the first Dishonored.
What did I don't want to know what I gave it.
Okay.
I gave the first one 86. I liked the first one more, but not by that much.
Like literally, the way this game starts is you are either the queen of this place or you are her royal protector. In the last game, in the game that was actually good, there was this whole thing that went off where people tried to overthrow the queen and actually did for a little bit, but you, through, you know, doing various acts, managed to reveal...
I think it's because you've gotten a bit
I think it's me. I think it's me. I think I'm just loud. I fucking lost my train of thought now.
Sorry.
Yeah, so through various deeds, you reveal to the people, look, this has all been a ploy and you've been deceived, and now here's Emily and she's now the queen and we're going to make her a good ruler. And I'm assuming, because there's multiple endings to that game.
That can happen. It's like you say, it's multiple endings.
Yeah, but from what we see in the beginning of like the first one, because when you do the super bad ending, it's like, oh, and the plague like rifled the city, and then obviously the second game starts and everybody's not like walking around hacking up a lung. So it's like, all right, we must have done good enough then that
By the way,
we saved the people.
I hate that. I'm actually going to bring my score down to an 80. You've convinced me. I hate that in sequels of games. Like I hate when the game. For starters. I genuinely don't think games that have stories should have multiple endings. I just don't think they should do it because it's not worth it. Because then you play through a game, and then the next game comes out, and then you play your story that you played that you enjoyed just didn't happen. That's so it's such bollocks. It's so like it's such a fuck you to people who've played your series previously.
I think the only one that's sort of done something like that a bit alright has been BioShock, because in the first one, basically the two endings.
Kill dogs. What's going on over there? I hope you guys are okay. Carry on, Jed.
I don't know. The only one that sort of managed to do that sort of alright was BioShock, because in BioShock, it's the one of two endings where you either save the majority of the Little Sisters or you kill the majority of the Little Sisters. And the two endings are like, oh, either the main character Jack just leaves Rapture with a bunch of the Little Sisters and like has a family, or he leaves Rapture, but like with all the shit he like learned from Rapture with like gene splicing and stuff, he's basically made himself like a god to regular people on the surface. Which when you're walking around in the second BioShock, if you listen to a couple of splicers like near the beginning, they're actually talking about what happened in the first one, and like one of them's like, "Oh, I heard he went back up to the surface with a bunch of little sisters and had like a big happy family," and then another one's like, "You're fucking stupid. He went up there and he acted like a god," and so it's like. These splicers wouldn't know. They just have heard stories
I guess
of
it's
this
because
guy.
it's just another story set in that setting. But they've got there in a very unique scenario where that setting specifically isn't affected by the surface world, and the only thing that story would have affected is the surface world. So that's a really specific scenario where that works. But again, like, it does make it awkward to kind of bring your story around it. What's wrong with Dishonored 2 with that then?
Yeah.
Sorry, chat wants me to shout out this mini Cavalier Cavapoo dog that they want to kill for eating a hot dog. Our official stance on this podcast is across all our social media. Our official stance is: do not harm dogs. Don't harm them. I don't like them, but don't kill them.
Definitely you'll find if you go back through the archives that Jakes has said multiple times about how he wishes to kill dogs.
But that's the unofficial stance, Judd. Like, I know the strangle your dogs catchphrase is a bit of a sore one, but officially, don't do that.
Okay. Anyway, Anyway, moving on from that. So, what I'm trying to get at is that you did a good enough job in the first game that the people, I guess, like you enough. There is a little bit at the beginning of the game where apparently this person's going around killing political rivals to the crown to make it look like the crown is this tyrannic thing that is trying to silence opposing voices. But that's it. That's the only thing, apart from, apart from us literally saving the entire city and thousands of people's lives in the first game, we've just had these random killings of 5 or 6 people.
They don't know that so much. Like, the people don't know that so much that, how much you did. Like, it's like in politics with everything.
I'm pretty sure they do, because it's like, how else would they figure out everything that happened? Because they installed Emily back onto the throne, so surely they must have been like, guys, look, this is what happened. They might not know everything, but they would know that. Yeah, but
people don't believe that stuff. Corvo they wouldn't have known about, because he specifically is not supposed to be known.
No, but he's the royal protector. Like, it's not that isn't supposed to be known. It's that he's not supposed to be caught sneaking around and shit. It's not necessarily that, but he wouldn't be sneaking around, is what I'm saying.
I know someone who's high up in the RAF. I don't know what the fuck they're doing right now.
I think it's more like, I don't know. I feel it'd be more like when France got invaded and then took over by the Nazis, and then, the French spies went around and did their thing, and after the war, they could have come out and been like, here's what I did for the country. That's what I think it'd probably be more like. But anyway, this isn't the point I'm trying to harp on about. I'm trying to build up to an actual point. Stop interrupting me, anyway.
Okay.
This person comes in, and it's introduced, and this guy introduces her, and he goes, "This is Miss Baroness blah 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 Montfort." Anyway, she's the sister of the last queen that was killed in the first game, and he's like, "She is the rightful heir to the throne." While this daughter has been sat on the throne for 12 years, she's just come out of the blue, and this guy, yes, she is the rightful heir, and immediately, without any questions at all, the entire kingdom turns on you. They don't even ask, "Are you sure?" They literally just go, "Oh, okay." It's like, what the fuck?
I can't defend this game so much because I can't remember what happens. It was so long ago that I played it.
That's literally what happens. She shows up, she goes, and by the way, something that was incredibly hilarious about this whole exchange is while this Baroness lady is being like, "Oh yes, I am the rightful ruler," she's got a voice filter on that makes her sound evil. She sounds evil. She's speaking with 2 voices. Who's trusting this? Why are people just going, "Oh yeah"?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
She came in with big devil horns and a forked tail whipping around behind her, and literally everybody just goes, "Well, if she says she's the queen's sister," it's what the fuck?
Look, right.
But anyway,
I remember. I just want to say, I remember starting trying to play this game, and I couldn't. At the start of it, when I first tried to play it, I just gave up and played something else.
So why have you given it like an 82 or something?
But then I played it again, and by the end of it, I really liked it, apparently. I just can't remember. It was so long ago. I remember about the story is it kind of just moved on a bit from being about... What's the place called? Caldwell or something? I don't know what the fuck it's called.
Yeah, I want to say that sounds right.
It's some old-timey steampunk
Caldwell, yeah.
It's probably not that, actually, but anyway, it rather than being about that and the political status of that and trying to, and like people overthrowing the monarchy and getting this, Emily back on the throne and stuff, it kind of moves on a bit to being about the, like the powers and the magic bit a bit more. And kind of because like the first one introduces the world, but obviously, why is this like protector assassin dude got like these abilities? Like this because of kind of this otherworldly sort of thing, and the new game focuses on that more, and I think that's what I really liked because it's like that's the interesting mystery bit that we're now finding more about, and
it's okay. So this is going to bring me to my second point. I don't know what happened in the voice acting department. Bad. I need to play this game again. Oh my god, Corvo, shut the fuck up. Corvo, stop talking. Why are you talking to me? And like in the most monotone voice whenever we walk into a room.
Does Corvo talk in the first one?
Oh my god, he doesn't stop. He never fucking shuts up.
In the first game, does he even speak?
No, in the first game, I don't even know if he really speaks, but he might be a silent protagonist. I'm not. If he does talk in the first one, it's nowhere near as much in the second one because he does not shut the fuck up in the second one. There's one bit in it, like, okay, this is directly after this whole coup has happened, which, by the way, if I had a nickel for every time there was a coup while this Corvo was the royal protector, I'd have 2 nickels, which is a lot of nickels, but it's weird that it's happened twice. But anyway, directly after this coup, you go into like this safe room to like find some like shit or whatever, and like Corvo's saying shit like, I remember this room, Emily used to sit over there and sleep. And it's like, who the fuck? First of all, who just says that out loud? And secondly, your entire world has just been turned upside down again. Why is that what you're focusing on? Surely, if you're gonna say anything, it'd be like, those fucking bastards! I can't believe they've done this again. It's like the voice lines in it just don't make sense. Now this is why it got me onto this. The outsider guy who gives you the powers in the game, who goes, you have got my mark. He goes, and he spits on the back of your hand. And he hooks a big loogie on the back of your hand, and now you can teleport and shit. They changed his voice actor. I don't know why they changed his voice actor because he sounds like a twink. He sounds like a twink in the new one. In the last one, he sounded a bit like.
No, he did. He always sounded like a twink.
No, he didn't. He sounded a bit more like.
Have you gone and listened to both of them?
I have. I've listened to them back to back. He's definitely a different voice actor. Right. Yeah, it's like I don't know what it is. It's a bit more sort of like disconnected. His last one, it was creepy in a way because he just talked in this bit of a weird way.
It wasn't like him having the same vibes as the Sandman from the hit show.
Yeah, I was literally going to make that comparison, and that is what it's like. It's like he's got this weird disconnect from him that makes him sound not entirely human because he's not. He is the outsider. He's from a different dimension. He just sounds like a twink in this one. He's like, I need you to go and use my mark to kill. And it's like, what happened? Outsider, what happened? Did you go on Reddit? Did you find?
No, it's Pride Month, Judd. That's why it's Pride Month. They changed his voice. He sounds
bad. He sounds bad in the second one. And you said about the gameplay aspect. This might just be me, but it feels a lot clunkier in this one.
I think it is just you because it's literally exactly the same.
I might have to play the first one again, which I wouldn't mind because I really like the first one. But I don't know, it just feels a bit clunkier. But that one might just be me.
I remember it being maybe the level design being a tiny bit more overly complicated.
Yeah. You know what? It feels more complicated, yet there's less to do. Like, I felt like in the last one, it really felt like there was a lot of like different ways I could approach a situation. And in this one, I don't know if it's just me not being as interested in it, because it's pissed me off, this whole story thing, so much, because it's made me feel like such a fucking idiot. Like, the story has made me feel like an idiot. Like, it's just gone, yeah, just go with it, to me. And it's like, I really enjoyed the world building in the last one, and I was excited to see where they take the story in this one. And you're telling me to just go,
Have we even
don't worry
mentioned the
about
major
it.
problem, though, Judd? That
What?
there's 2 stories. Like, you can play as either character, and that, to me, I find that annoying, because it's like, well, which is the right one? You know? Which is the one where I'm getting the actual story you want to tell? Because, like...
Yeah, I suppose.
I know it's just a gimmick, really. That it's like it's like you could play as either. And do you know what I did to start with? I think this is why I managed. Which character did you play as? Out of curiosity,
I did Corvo. I played Corvo.
Right. Okay.
So I was like, why am I just? I don't want to get a whole different like reading on another character. I want to stick with the guy I know.
Maybe you should try Emily then. Maybe it's better. But
Maybe
I
I
wouldn't
should try
recommend
Emily.
it because that's the one that I couldn't stand. That's the one that I quit on.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know. I don't remember. I didn't complete it on that, so I don't know what it's like. But I remember just the Emily story. I wanted to play as her because I thought, well, it feels like a natural progression of the story that like you played as Corvo and then he kind of raised her and she did a bunch of shit. But then like, and then when I went back to it, I thought, well, I tried playing as Emily last time. Maybe I'll play as Corvo this time.
Yeah.
And it was a lot better, which it doesn't hold up well for your enjoyment, really.
No, honestly, it's just like he doesn't shut the fuck up, and his voice acting's like really not great. And I don't know, there's not been a voice actor I've liked in it so far as well. Like everybody sounds bad.
Everybody sounds badly.
Everybody
I don't
sounds
know, maybe
badly.
I'll have to go back and play it and find out. But I've got something to reveal to you, Judd. You've already rated Dishonored 2.
What? I haven't played it.
You've already rated it.
What did I give it?
60.
I haven't played it. I don't Okay. Well, first of all, just get rid of it. Get rid of the rating, because I'm not going to rate it yet. Still, just because you know how I am, which is making me think, why the fuck is that in there for me? Because I never rate games unless. I don't know. Unless I've played them all the way through. I don't fucking know. I don't know.
You know what? Chat, you're correct. And I'm not going to mention what's correct. That's what it is. Anyway, just after that inside joke, you could rate what you've played so far, though, and just change it once you've completed it.
Oh, like, put it down to, like, a 20. Yeah, do me for 20. Put me down for a 20. Yeah, put me down for a 20, yeah.
God. Oh my god. See, this is... Do you know what? I could be wrong on this, but to be honest, the complaints you have about that Dishonored sounds like other people just might not think that. It could be a bit subjective. Whereas what I was saying about Horizon Zero Dawn, like, there's no way that's good. Like, it's just... It's inherent systems in the game that's just not good, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know. Anyway, that's some games that
are badly.
That's some games badly. Nice.
Yes. Nice.
Woo!
I farted on beat to that, but the mic probably didn't pick it up.
Okay, good.
I just want you to be aware that I like that, like a Family Guy skit. I did just fart on beat. So
just so you know, Judd, it's only you that thinks that about Dishonored 2. By the way, the other ratings are higher than mine.
I honestly don't get it. It's like, it feels like a story written for children. Like, it feels like the story just expects me to be a fucking moron. Like, it just doesn't. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't
Are you all right then?
I mean, but especially like after the first one, like, would you not just in that like, I'd literally just go, people, we've been through this shit before. Come on, like, are you really gonna make me go through all of this again?
Do you know what the ideal thing would have been? it'd be to not set it in the same place. It should have been Corvo then started to actively explore what the fuck this Outlander or whatever it's called is. He's like, what the fuck, what's going on there? You know, what's going on with that? And maybe exploring their dimension, cities in their dimension, and trying to, you know, do stuff there, maybe. I don't know. And to maybe prevent an impending doom. It could very well be. Imagine this. I've already got you a better throughput story. Corvo starts going to investigate more what the fuck's going on with all this magic. He finds a big city and fucks something up. It creates some sort of danger from that universe to Calderland or whatever it is. Then the people see that the royals have fucked up and been sneaky and not telling them something, and that's starting some tension there. You then have to go on missions to try and prepare for the impending doom and fix it, or maybe it could be about, like, I don't know, getting people back on your side again to fight a war. I don't know, fucking know. But,
following that, you know what could be good there? Like, you know how because obviously it's going to be a choices game because the last one was. The choice there could be like, oh, do I pursue missions to try and, like, stop this outsider thing? Or do I pursue missions to, like, earn back the trust of the people? And it's like, well, if I do the outsider stuff, I am saving the people, but they don't trust me. So maybe that could, it could actually end up being,
you can see actions happening from both.
It's like, how I think Fable did it, where it's like both of the outcomes were still like grimdark and shit, but it was like a good
new
story.
Fable game coming out, by the way.
I know it is. I'm looking forward to that
weird.
one.
Looks weird. Just the graphics, they just look a bit weird.
Oh yeah. Is that the one with the girl that's got like the face? Not you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
It's got Richard Ayoade in it as well from IT Crowd. Plays Moss. He's a giant. At least in the advert, at least.
Okay, now I'm buying it then. Okay,
but he doesn't look right. You know, it looks like something's happened.
I know. That makes me want to play it more. I gotta be. They have bought and sold me with that.
Well,
so,
listen, right. We're gonna end this podcast on some really educated messages from chat saying, "Let's start a GoFundMe for someone else in chat to buy new shorts. Please do. Okay. They're dripping with shit. Don't worry, we'll get you help, bud. Cheers, underage boy. No probs, shit man." So follow us on Kick and subscribe on YouTube to join in these intelligent, wonderful conversations. It's great. It's great.
Please.
I love it. Right, Judd, sign us out with a very famous, the regular famous saying that you say at the end of every podcast.
I don't want to. Okay. Not this time.
Right, I ended it there. Right.
Are we doing videos? Are we doing some videos?
Yeah, I think just one, but I've got some movies and TV.
Okay, well, I'm going to get a drink real quick then.
Okay, so will I. We'll be right back, folks.
All right.
What is... I can hear Judd saying stuff to people in his house. What is he on about? Alexa, activate.
Doesn't matter the pose, don't matter the place, doesn't even matter the truth. This integrity does nothing for your Insta page, but followers do. Is it worth it? It's not worth it. For the brand deals, it's not worth it.
No, we're just doing a video.
You're right there.
These people that I live with, I just want. I don't know. I'm kidding. I love my grandparents. Sometimes I just want.
Movies and TV shows. You been watching anything?
Still just watching Mr. Robot.
But
yeah.
you mentioned a movie that you've not added to this spreadsheet that you've watched at the weekend.
Oh, shit, have I? What did I say?
You mentioned
I can't
it at the
remember.
weekend. Nobody.
Oh, have I not put that on the thing? I thought I put it on. All right, I give nobody like a 68. You know, it's not. I'm not. It's nothing incredible. It's just. It's fun. It's good.
Well, most people really like it. 84
Yeah, I think that-
from critics, 94 from audience.
I think that's just because people like Bob Odenkirk, to be honest.
Yeah, that's why I didn't watch it. 74 from IMDb. I've watched a couple things. I watched Captive Audience, which was that documentary I was telling you about Steven Stainer.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
I think Kerry Stainer. It was good. I give it a 59. Like
the Stain brothers, if you will.
92 from critics, 72 from audience, 68 IMDb. I could maybe see a 68. There was a lot. It didn't need to be 3 episodes long. It could have been.
Yeah.
It could have been 2 hours. It could have been 1 2-hour documentary movie, or it could have been 2 1-hour episodes. I think might have been best, really. But there was some filler for sure. And there was this weird thing where there was a show made back when the guy who got kidnapped and then came back at 14, when he was then an adult, like, well, I suppose your age, they made a TV, like a mini-series about what happened to him.
Yeah.
And in this documentary, they got the actors who played Stephen and then his brother to come and read, not bits of the script, like nowadays, like modern day, so they're like older and stuff like that. Read like interviews that they gave, like that these kids gave, and it were weird. I don't know why, because they were recorded. Like the kids, you could hear the fucking kids saying it back in the day. Like it was just like, I don't know why they had to do that, and kind of it were a bit weird and confusing. And the actual story itself was laid out good, but it were kind of a bit boring and dull sometimes. They took a bit too long to say some stuff. The other thing I watched, what's it called? Judd, this movie? See if you can guess it.
I don't know. Is it The Menu?
No.
Do you watch The Menu? Okay.
No.
I still really think you should. Is it The Menu 2?
Oh,
I'd be impressive,
shit,
because that's not a real thing.
It
is The Menu 2.
I've just seen that Zendaya's starring in something called Challengers.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the news about this, Judd?
I know of the meme where it's like people are kissing her and like Tom Holland Spider-Man's looking at it like,
yeah,
you know,
I'll be looking at it and be like, no, that's
really?
very
She's,
gross and rude.
I don't.
But,
I really don't find her very attractive. You know, not like the levels of attractive people say she is. Like, she's all right. I think she's all right looking, but like people go fucking crazy about Zendaya, and like I know I wouldn't walk through a desert because I was having visions of her. I wouldn't give.
Yeah, I'm not big on celebrity crushes. I mean, I have celebrity crushes of like ones that I find more attractive, but
I've got one, but
I'm not
you get
that
angry.
bothered. But
you get angry at me whenever I bring up my celebrity crush.
She would be top 3 for me though.
Really, top 3? Why?
Yeah, I would say.
What is?
I don't in no particular order. Probably Zendaya, Billie Eilish, and Ariana Grande.
I get Billie Eilish and I get Ariana Grande. But
Do you? Because it sounds like you're about to puke just at the mention of her.
Why Zendaya? What is it about her?
Toy Story 5's coming out. I don't know. I don't keep track.
Answer the question. Damn it.
What is it about her? I just
yeah.
It's good looking, man. I don't know what to tell you. It just looks looks nice. I've not
you-
thought about it much. It's not like something I actually
freak
care
out-
about much.
You
Just
freak
think,
out when
like-
I say Germa, and it's like
because he's not good looking.
He's very he is. He's like very conventionally attractive. He's
though.
a very conventionally
He's not
attractive
very
looking man.
like he's decent looking. Like he's not like, but like you know, he's not that good looking.
Zendaya. Let's have a look at this fucking freak. This.
I love how magic.
Yeah, she's like, she looks like a gnome. She's got like gnomish features.
What are you talking about?
Look at her ears. Look at her ears. The way her ears are, and like she's got like the. I don't know what it is. She's like got gnomish features. She looks like a gnome. She looks like she's in some sort of forest and she's up to some sort of mischief.
Judd's looking at this cute,
sat on a
attractive
toadstool.
woman and going, "Oh, what? Why?
I'm looking at a fucking gnome. I'm looking at a. Now look, it's not an ugly gnome. I'm not saying it's an ugly looking gnome, but I am looking at some sort of gnomish creature. It's not an ugly looking gnome. I don't know. Do gnomes have genders? Does this thing have a gender?
No, Judd, nobody's allowed a gender.
Not. Okay, that's fine. I don't think she's not terrible looking. I don't think she's. You know what? I actually really, I did like her when she had her hair in dreadlocks and she was wearing that white dress.
Yeah, I was just looking at
that one. Looks alright.
Google Maps. Picture.
She doesn't look too bad there, but even then, I don't know. It's like the chin like has this sort of like sudden jut, and then
she's got a nice defined chin.
And then her ears are like too round. Those are gnomish ears. It's the ears and the nose more than anything that make me think she's some sort of gnome or pixie.
Listen, Judd, I understand that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but I think you need to understand that you're wrong on this one.
Now let's look at.
Okay, and then we'll get into like the movie I've actually watched.
Let's see that one.
This is who Judd thinks is as attractive, is more attractive than Zendaya.
That's a really bad picture of him.
Judd, there's not a single fucking good picture of him. If you
what are you talking about?
You send me the best picture of Germa.
The best. Okay.
Yeah, the best one.
I don't know. There's a few. So there's also so many meme pictures of him. Like, people distort.
If I Google Germa hot.
Okay.
You know that'll give me a good chance.
I also feel like those are fucking like bullshit doctored photos.
Wait, let me I'm gonna share my screen with you so we're looking at the same thing.
Okay. So
look. What we're looking at here? What we're thinking like this? This?
No, sorry. So I'm thinking more like.
Judd, come on. You said about chins.
That is good.
You said about chins, bro.
I know, but the thing is, he's a man, so he can have a defined chin.
I know.
Women
there's
aren't
a
supposed to have
man, and then there's
chins.
the crimson chin. It's like
the crimson chin was buff as fuck. Look at him.
What about this? It looks good there.
Oh, look at him. Look at that damn smile.
We're being especially kind to this fella. He's a decent looking chap, but like
that's Doc that his teeth aren't that big. I think that big.
This is a good picture of this guy, Judd. I honestly look. Like this is an average picture of him. This is definitely standard. This is like a decent looking chap.
This is younger.
Come on.
This is like younger Germa, though. I think sort of more newer Germa. He's still cute there, I do think so, but like there's...
All I'm saying, Judd,
is...
don't know. Yeah, he's a decent looking guy, but there's levels to this shit, man. You can't say that he's in the same league as someone like Zendaya.
Yeah, I can. And not only am I saying that he's not in her league, he's fucking out of it. He's totally not... He hit a fucking home run and he's...
I don't know, maybe... Oh no.
Yeah, I sent you the one, and now you're thinking, oh, but wait a second.
Anyway, back to what we're actually doing. Avatar. Oh, shut this. Hang on. Avatar Water Edition. What's it called? Avatar: The Way of Water.
I didn't even go and see it.
That's what I've seen. I gave it a 55.
Right.
If anything, that's generous. Because, if I'm being honest, the story's so forced. Like, the things that makes, like, the plot move along is very forced. And, like, just didn't need to happen. And the same... It's like they couldn't come up with, like, more peril. Like, they couldn't come up with, things for the protagonists to get over. You know, like, things for them to move past and... You know, you get what I'm saying here, don't you? They couldn't think of any more than one of those. Because the same problem happened. It's like, oh, your kids have been kidnapped. Like 5 times. That's the only thing that goes wrong. Like every time. And also, like, this is straight up spoilers, but my recommendation is to just not even bother watching it. To be honest, I was
honestly never.
I'm changing my score to a 50. I'm just thinking back on it now. It's like, oh my god, it's the same guy again. You know the evil like army guy. It's him again. He died. But it's him again, but he's an avatar. You know? It's like, bro, come on. For starters, don't introduce that shit. Don't introduce that people can back up their brains in technology and stuff. Ever. In any story. Never do that. Never do that. Never introduce... No, they can come back from the dead, though. Don't do it. Never introduce that to your world. It never ends up being a good thing to introduce. I promise you. So that's there.
Somehow Palpatine has returned.
It was like that. Except it was like kind of comedy. And the bad guys, who are the army guys that have got avatars, their avatars have got like tattoos and shit.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Because that's how you know they're the bad guys then. Not the fact that they're like murdering innocents.
It's just stupid, really. A lot of the plot is just... And he doesn't even die at the end either. So the next one's the same thing. It's the biting him again. It's like, oh, come on. And it's so fucking long. The reason why it lands on a 50 is that, like, there's a lot of like action and fun and kind of fun battles and stuff that happen that, like, despite the story, I get kind of invested in actually, and they're cool. The best bits is when Jake Sully's wife shoots a massive fucking arrow into someone's face. Like that's the best bit. It's just so satisfying. My favorite character in it is this massive whale. So they have to go and live with the water people to try and avoid the war, and obviously they get found there. Do you want to know the reason why? Because his kid has a seizure, and they like call on some people from their old tribe to come and help. And rather than flying those, like, you know, animals that they fly and stuff, they fly a stolen helicopter. Which obviously then can be tracked. But
that has that would very obviously have a tracker on it.
And also, if that thing had a tracker on it, why didn't they just go to the base in the first place? Like, why did they just go to the, like, you know, not the water base, the base that they had before? Because it was there. Why didn't they just fucking go there then and bomb them? You know, it's like you don't work. And not only that, they didn't even help her. They didn't help the seizure girl. Someone in the water tribe did. So, like, it didn't. None of it needed to happen.
Fair enough. I thought you were gonna say that they took her to the water tribe and they were like, "Help her," and they were like, "No."
But so yeah, it just didn't need to happen. And these kids that he has, they're right little shits. They keep, like, honestly, I swear to God, they go to the forbidden area. Oh, you're not supposed to. Dad said we're not supposed to go here. They go there, and surprise, surprise, bad guys there. kidnaps them. Ooh, and then they have to get saved.
Cool.
Right, okay, that's good. Then
No good, that
they
kid.
have to exile to the water place. Guess where they go? Oh, forbidden water place. They go there. Guess who's fucking there? It's like, stop it! Stop doing that! And they do that like 4 times. It's like, oh, but this whale, right? So that when they go to the water place, there's this species of so they're called Na'vi, the blue people. Because
Yes,
you obviously forgot that. Because and they're different. Because they're from the water place, they're different. So they've got like more buff arms and almost like webbed hands and stuff like that. And their tails are thicker for like swimming in water and that.
Oh.
They got slightly different eyes. They're lighter blue as well, skin and stuff like that. And that was like, okay. I just didn't expect that. I don't know. I just kind of thought about that as well. This is a nitpicking thing. They're a bit too different, you know? We don't like people who are really different around here. No, that's not what I'm saying. But they're a bit too different. Like, I understand that like we've got different races in our world, but like us compared to a black person, the main thing is just the color of the skin. Like, there's differences in, like, lip shape and things like that, but, like, they don't have, like, different eyes or massive fucking hands or something
they've got,
like that,
wings. They haven't got wings to help them better traverse, you know.
Yeah. So, that I just thought were a bit weird. So, there's these whale folks over there that, like, they're sentient and they're really intelligent and they kind of have their own language and the Na'vi there communicate with them and they're friends with them and stuff like that. And there's this one whale that they thought had killed some of the others and it were exiled as a result of it. That whale is my favourite character, purely because, right, he murdered a bunch of people. No, that's not why. in like the final battle, he like helps them and like tries to attack this like big boat that the baddies have turned up on. But like obviously the whale move is to come out of the water and slam on the boat. Yes. This whale doesn't just do that. This whale has like combat experience. it's like punching and shit with its fins. It's like, and normally that'd seem ridiculous, but for some reason it was just like, I don't know, I was rooting for him. It was like dodging stuff and everything.
Yeah.
It was, I don't know, that whale was fucking sick. Oh, and there was a moment in it as well. It's a Disney film, right? Yeah. There's violence and people get hit with arrows and stuff like that, but you don't see blood and it kind of you see it hit them, but then they like fly off and stuff like that. So it's not that violent. Apart from one moment, right, where this whale catcher dude, who catches the whales and harvests bollocks from them, not their actual bollocks, there's like stuff, and he's trying to fight. I nicknamed this whale, my favourite whale, Slamantha, because they did a big slam and stuff, so I'm going to continue to refer to them as Slamantha now. He's trying to get Slamantha, right? In the middle of this battle, but Slamantha grabs his like kind of metal tow wire thing and like manages to wrap it around the boat and it's like kind of crushing it. You know what I mean? Like, you've seen that in movies and stuff before.
Alright, yeah.
And this guy gets trapped in it, and the whale pulls it, and it shreds him into bits and like flings him about. And I was watching this with Jasmine, and she went and closed her eyes, and I went, what the fuck? Like out of nowhere, right near the end of the film, it's just absolutely brutal. It like rips this dude. It's that was great. I love that bit. That was my favorite moment of the whole thing. It was so out of place.
This is why you haven't rated it like a 30, just for that one scene.
Yeah, it pretty much is. I mean, the story was naff and forced, but it wasn't awful. It wasn't the worst story I've experienced by any means. And it looked amazing. Like, obviously. It looked incredible. So you could tell which shots they'd given to the interns. Because the ones that, like, like really high-level people were doing looked amazing. And then there were some that looked, like, good. But, you know, comparatively, you know, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
1 sec, I'm just trying to find some.
Yes.
So yeah, that was Avatar: The Way of Water. I don't really recommend it, but it was good enough to where I'll watch the next one. I'm not gonna watch it in cinemas. I'm gonna watch it. I watched it on Disney Plus. So anyway, right,
enough.
let's do a vid.
Oh shit! You know what? Actually, let me do my hair then. Sorry, I should have done it earlier.
Okay. Listen to our vid. Sexy. Yeah, Judd's so vain, yes. I want some. Oh. All these royalty-free beats are all they're all really chill. Yeah, I want something a bit more. Yeah, that's a bit better. Yeah. While Judd's doing that, I'm gonna try and.
Okay.
Okay. So, do you want to pick a game to do for Games Gauntlet, Judd?
Okay. You live in my dream state. I live in a fantasy. Poker.
Okay. Okay. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this, but we'll figure it out. I don't think we can play the Discord one because then I can't see you.
Yeah. 2020 vision. Cupid hit me with precision.
I'm just doing some.
Okay.
Imagine if you could get away with stuff that Little Britain get away with now.
Imagine if you get away with murder.
Making fun of mentally disabled people by going
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Like that's just not doable anymore.
Can't do that now. Can't do that. Get in trouble.
You'd be able to reference that at work and school previously, but now no, not a chance.
I still can. I
Poker,
work in
right.
building site.
Play poker free online with friends.
With friends, with parents.
Play poker for fun. Yeah, this is what we need.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to sign up. Let me see if there's one where you don't have to sign up. Poker now.
Just sign up. Give them your credit card information.
Your nickname. Cunt. That's my nickname. Okay, I think this might work. Your stack. What's my stack? Kitties. Oh,
Your hands off my stack.
My stack's 2,000. Is that a lot?
That's a fat stack.
Is that? Oh, upload avatar. Oh, you have to sign up for that. Okay. Good.
What am I doing?
Here's
Where
the
am I
link.
going?
I almost accidentally gave away the link then, so we would have had children joining our poker game. We don't want that. Please use a name that we're going to recognise and not like Genghis Khan's left bollock or something. Too late, isn't it?
Yeah. My intended stack is 2,000, I guess. Sure.
So, okay, that's Stack Jack. Okay. What now? Okay, let's just fucking start this and see.
I think. Oh, can you just start?
Yeah, I can hit start game.
Okay, yeah.
Are we ready? Do you want to do an intro to this or shall I?
You can do it. You can do it this time.
Judd just said I can do the intro to this video. So here's the intro to this video. Gamers Gauntlet! It's the series where we're going to determine who is the best gamer in the world. There's only two choices. It's us. We've been playing a bunch of games in this series, really intense games. The winner of each episode gets to add something weird to the loser's desktop background. So stick around to the end of the video to see who gets something strange added to their desktop background. But we only play the best, most intense, noteworthy games on this channel. Hence why we're playing
intense.
Poker. It's Poker Day today. We found this website. This is me, and this is Judd right
me.
here. And we're going to play two-man poker. We've never done this ever on this.
Ever.
We've never used this website. We've never played poker. We're terrible. Start game. Let's see what happens.
Great.
Okay, so wait, Judd can see my screen. I just stopped sharing.
I promise you, I didn't see anything. I was looking fully at the
it's my
poker thing, I
turn.
promise you.
Okay, it's my
is your
turn. People can see my cards and not just. Oh shit! I'm running out of time. Raise this much.
Raise?
Fuck, that was a lot. Oh no, I panicked. I wanted to raise like a small amount. Oh fuck.
I'll call that. That's pretty good. Okay, all right. I tell you what, I'll do. I'm gonna raise it a little bit more. That's what I'm gonna do.
Shit. Well, I'm gonna raise it. Wait, can I do this? What's this?
Just go all in. Make this the shortest.
That much.
Okay, I'm gonna call it.
We started with 2,000. Right. I don't know if that's a lot. Like we might have to just see.
It's on that how many health points you have on Yu-Gi-Oh. That they do it right?
Yeah. We based it on Yu-Gi-Oh. It's your turn, Judd.
Oh, it's beeping at me. I don't like that. Okay, all right. Oh, you know what?
What? Do I?
Boom. That's what
What the fuck?
That's what I fucking think to that. That's what I fucking
Let's
think
get
to
this
that
off
shit.
to a banger.
Let's put it, but I thought.
Yes!
I didn't think you'd
Fuck
go.
You! I called your bluff, bitch. Nice. Okay. It's your turn first this time. Did you raise then?
Sure. Sure.
We so little know what we're doing. What's this? Bet, back, check. Check. Ah, yes, I check. I know what that means.
I think check is just like you being like, okay, I'm all right to...
Oh, I can't check again. Oh, I've got to call. You increase by 20.
Because,
okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Shit.
Oh, God, I'm so bad at this. I don't know what I'm doing at all. Time's gonna run out, Judd. Time's gonna run out. Come on.
Boom.
You just put in 1,000.
I did. Are you gonna call
too
me?
Much for me, buddy. It's too much for me. Did you have anything?
I had a free of a kind.
Ah, right. Okay, that's good then. You would have beat me.
Yeah.
Okay. There. And chat. We stream this live on Kick and YouTube, by the way. No telling each other what we've got, right? Don't tell me what Judd's got in his hand, and don't tell him what I've got. Fucking hell, 145.
Yeah, I know, because but if we just keep betting 20, we're not gonna fucking get anywhere, are we?
This is true. This is true.
So I just feel like I gotta put a bit of pep in a step. Do you know what? I'm just gonna do this, I think, and just get me rounded out to a nice even number. There we go.
83.
So that I'm at 1,000. Okay, that's now I won't be at 1,000.
Oh my God, it's going down now.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Fuck. Fine. Fine. I think we should always show hand at the end. I think that's good. I think it's...
focus.
Oh,
my
we're
God,
drawing now. Oh my God.
Holy shit.
Wow. This could be a
okay.
long ass video. I don't know, man. Maybe we should have started with 500. Raise by fuck it. Let's just go. Let's keep it going.
Yeah. Sure, I'll raise to that then.
And I'll raise to that then. I literally have zero plan.
What? If you keep swinging your arms, I'm just gonna keep kicking my legs. I'm just gonna see what happens.
Oh no!
I've never seen a single card.
Oh God. Oh God! I didn't realize how much we just bet. I actually thought it was. I didn't think it was gonna be.
We'd not even seen a single card on the table, and we both just kept going. Well, if you're going,
I didn't know we could do that though. I didn't know we could do that. Dude. I'll raise you.
I bet you. Yeah, I bet you've got. I don't want to, but oh, wait! I'll call it!
Yes! Get fucked! Oh my God! That genuinely, I had nothing to start with.
No, I didn't have shit.
Okay, let's do that.
I can come back from this. He says as he wipes the sweat from his
I'm gonna
fucking
do
forehead.
that.
Okay.
You're all in.
I'm gonna win now. Oh shit!
What's just happened?
Oh,
nothing.
Geez.
Okay, it's down to the luck of the draw. Oh, Judd's gonna win. He's gonna have high card. Watch this. Oh, 2 pair. Okay.
Look at it. Alert. Damn nice. Okay.
Okay, you got some cash to play with.
This is the comeback. Okay. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do with this?
Fine. Sure. Let's just do this until someone wins. Oh, 3 of a kind each. Oh, full house! Oh my God!
Shit!
Yeah!
No, I got full house as well!
What the fuck is going on? What are the chances of that?
I don't know!
Oh my God! I'm doing it again.
Yeah.
This is. Oh no! This is how people get addicted to gambling, isn't it? I'm having way too much fun here.
Oh shit!
Oh, you've got a pair.
Oh, shit.
Oh no!
Oh come on! Oh shit! I'm bringing it back. I'm fucking. Oh, even straight! No, I'm ruined.
Right at the end on the last card. Oh my God! Wow.
I wasn't, and isn't that how it always
Oh no! Once again, straight wins. Damn, that's bad. Oh God! If you've liked this video, please leave a like. Check out all the links in the description. There's a bunch of fun stuff there. That was so intense, as always on this series. There's a link in the description to the playlist for the rest of this series. It genuinely gets really intense. Oh, thanks. Right, bye. Oh God. Is there another one we want to do? Do you want to do something else while we're here?
What is the show? Give me 1 second. What else is there?
There's these. Oh my God.
What is Tricky Towers?
Chat's like thoughts on racism?
It's not good. What do you want?
Do you know what my thoughts on it are? It's
What?
1 sec. My thoughts are
okay.
that it's the unfair treatment of people who belong to a different race.
Oh, okay. All
violent behaviour towards them.
Okay.
That's my thoughts.
That is your thoughts and not Google's.
Fucking hell. Cheers. Nice. You're welcome. What do you think, Judd? There's some good stuff on it. I think there's some good ones that, like, that I've not actually played before. Would be like Golf with Friends and Tricky Towers. We'd have to buy them, but they're not that much.
Sure. Then. Sure.
Should we try Tricky Towers?
Sure, we'll go on Tilted Towers. Is it? Did you say it's something I have to buy?
Yes.
Damn.
It's on Steam. Thoughts on Wiz Khalifa?
Which one's he?
We're I don't know. We're that out of touch. Like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Like Wiz Khalifa, he sounds like a wizard.
Is he that song where they're going Mia Khalifa?
No, that's
that one.
That's Mia Khalifa, Judd.
Oh. I don't know then. What was it called again?
Tricky
Twisted Towers? Tricky Towers, okay.
My Steam's just updating.
I'm not buying it for £13. There's no
hold
way.
on, then. There might be a cheaper way.
There is.
No, not Tricker Towers.
Oh, wait,
it's out
no,
of stock.
If it's, I was gonna say if it was on G2A anyway. I actually deleted my account because I was having some weird stuff going on it, so I deleted it. So
Okay, how much is Golf with Friends then?
I'm just gonna type golf in on. You know what? I'm gonna type in golf on Steam, and then
Golf
I'm gonna
with
put
your friends. £3.62. How about that?
No. We want to go onto Steam, and we want to put in golf, and then look for the lowest rated thing, which would be this
on
Golf
Crystal Meth?
Adventure VR.
Sure wasn't Breaking Bad.
Yeah, well, I was going to say it worked for Walter White. We've got. I don't know. These all look terrible, but like to the point where we couldn't even play it. Terrible. Whatever. What's the one you said?
Golf with Friends, I think it's called.
I thought I could have found gold then, but I didn't. I just found actual shit.
Golf with your friends.
With your friends is okay. I will purchase for myself.
I'm not showing my details on stream right now. Good.
Show them your credit card information and where you live, and your social security number, and your email and your password for your email, and your UTR number.
Thank you for your purchase. Install content. How big is this going to be? 4.58 gig. Fuck that. That's not. I'm not going to be able to do that this stream.
Okay. Well,
I thought it was going to be like 20 megabytes or some shit. I bought it. Well, I'll install it for next time.
Okay.
What about, Judd? Have you still got OBS on your computer? Could you is it possible for you to just record your screen, just your screen?
I mean, I have, but why?
Because we could do a Balloons Tower Defense speedrun. No, not Balloons Tower Defense, just Balloons.
Don't know. Tonight, really? Of all nights? In this heat when I'm this tired?
What other options have we got? We could play More or Less on the Google More or Less.
Yeah, okay. Isn't there like a Price is Right or like some sort of Family Feud thing or something, you know, like a game show?
We already did that.
We did. What was it? Family Feud that we did?
Yeah, it was Google Feud.
Let me have a look at famous game shows.
The higher or lower game. Right.
Game shows.
Oh fuck! Oh shit!
That's so loud. What?
I know. Shit! Stop! Stop! Ah!
Nice.
There's one on like Google searches, like what's searched for more. Oh yeah, it's this one. What gets Googled more? Let me just try out this beat the clock version.
Okay.
It just gives you 10 seconds. I think that's fine. Google searches probably. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. So. Fuck. This is gonna be so annoying. Ah! It's so loud.
I muted it. I'm just muted it.
Ah! It's so fucking loud. Okay. How about we do this? And we get 3 goes each, and whoever ends up with the highest score by the end of it is the winner. How about that?
That sounds good to me.
Thoughts on bestiality real quick before we get into
bad. Also bad.
Bestiality badly. Channel coming when?
Yeah.
Right, okay, you can do intro for this one. You do the intro, say the thing about the desktop background, and then say the thing about the best games, and then I'll explain the game. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. Oh my god, guys. It's Gamers Gauntlet time, and do you know what that means?
Yeah,
that
it's
means
exciting.
We're gonna play a game, and today we're gonna play the higher or lower game, the Google edition. Whoever fucks up and doesn't win, I'm terrible at this.
Okay, I'm gonna just do it.
Yeah, you do it. I'm so terrible at fucking intros, honestly. I can't. I never. And it's like I know what I have to say, but it's like I don't know. It's like too formulaic. It's like I feel like I'm not talking like a regular person.
Okay, I got it.
All right.
This is a series where we play the most intense games to figure out who is the best gamer of all time. It's one of us. Here we go. It's just us. No one else can qualify. The loser of each episode. The loser of each episode gets something weird added to their desktop background that the winner gets to choose. We play the most intense games on this show. So we're playing what's been Googled more, higher or lower game. Here's how this is going to work.
Great.
We're each going to take it in turns to have a go on this game. We're going to do that 3 times, and by the end of 3 goes each, whoever has managed to guess the most correct answers in a row is the winner. If that doesn't make sense, it'll become very obvious soon. Judd, do you want to go first or second?
I'll go second. I'm feeling like a second this time round. So
okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to mute the audio from this because it plays really loud adverts between each thing. What's been Googled more, Summer Solstice or Saving Private Ryan? I'm going to say Saving Private Ryan.
I'd go with, yeah.
Wow, average monthly searches, remember. Monthly searches.
Oh, monthly, okay.
Jurassic World. I'm thinking higher because other Jurassic Park movies might have come out. Oh, it's a lot higher.
Yeah,
okay.
A lot higher, yeah.
12 Monkeys. I don't even know this, so I'm going to say lower. Oh my god, that's like not much. Has it got Brad Pitt in it? Buddhism.
Yeah.
Now, that's got to have higher amount of searches than
I hope so.
12 Monkeys. Not as many as I thought. Less than freaking, I don't know.
I think that's about what I thought I'd say.
I think the Jacksons must be more
than. Jackson 5.
Oh,
damn.
So my score was 4. Why is this so loud in my ears? You can't hear it, but there's an advert that's really loud. So my first go, I managed to get 4. That might be the best that I managed this entire time. Let's get Judd ready, loaded up. You're gonna have to tell me what to click on.
Yeah,
Here we go.
I'll tell you.
Facebook or Google.
This is hard, actually.
Okay, well, actually, when preparing for this, we actually saw the answer. You've got 3 seconds. You're going to
Okay,
lose.
Google. Go higher.
Judd gets a score of 0
Nice.
on his
0.
first goal.
Anyway, that's today's Gamers Guide.
So it's a good job. This is why I said we'd do 3 each, because it's right.
That really fucking immediately threw me through a loop. That I was
what's ironic about that is when we were preparing for this to test out how it worked, that was the one it gave us.
I wasn't even looking at your screen. I wasn't even looking at your screen.
Currently, I'm in the lead. I get another go. Mozart or Houdini? Oh my god. I'm going to risk Houdini being higher. Wow, okay.
Damn.
Straight up 0 for me as well. Wow.
All I need is to get 1 to pull this back to a draw.
No. You need to beat 4, Judd. You need to beat 4 to win.
Okay, I thought we were...
the highest one any of us managed to get is 4. Okay, I explained the rules at the start.
I wasn't listening.
God, here we go. Go.
Okay.
Taekwondo or Marvin Gaye?
I'm gonna... Jeez, I'm gonna say Marvin Gaye. But I really think I could get this. Yeah, I did.
I would have said the same thing. I thought musicians would be higher because people would be wanting to search for their music. Whereas, like, why would you search Taekwondo necessarily? Hey, look, there's a funny little JonTron gif.
JonTron gift. He's saying, "What are you doing, you fat fucking?"
Okay, it's my last chance to beat my own score of 4 and try and take this further. I genuinely think the first one's gonna be the best now. Here we go. New York Giants or Middlemarch? I don't know what the hell Middlemarch is.
Middlemarch?
So that's going to be a lower. Jet Li, higher. 100%. Love some Jet Li. Manslaughter. I think this is higher.
I'd actually say higher.
There's people Googling for like news and stuff? Oh my god, you're kidding me. Okay.
I really would have said
that's crazy. It's so surprising. So the score to beat Judd, if you want to claw this back, is 4 still.
Watch this. I'm gonna go triple goose egg, 3 fat zeros.
Here we
Come
go.
On, show me it. Show me it.
Oreo or Cocker Spaniel. That's hard as well, you know. Time's running out.
I'm just gonna
quick.
Lower.
Fucking, and he's fucked it. Okay, that's the goober. I don't know. I've been listening to 0 Degrees. That's it. I win this edition of Gamers Gauntlet by being less terrible. That's the only thing that's happened.
Jesus Christ! I didn't even play that time. I just.
Let us know how you did in the comments below, please. And make sure to like and subscribe. There's a bunch of good stuff in the description to click on. Oh my god. Right. Bye. Sorry we're dumb. Okay. That was a good one. You guys should react to Diary of a Wimpy Kid freshman year on YouTube. Is this some sort of like...
Isn't that like an entire... Isn't that like an entire movie?
I don't know.
Trouble for that. I think we can't just react to an entire movie.
No. Diary of a Wimpy Kid freshman year. It's a parody film.
Is it?
By The Fruit Jar. Do we want to? Should we watch this?
I don't. Not today. It's 27 minutes.
It is. We could watch the trailer. Yeah. That's a minute.
I'd rather just watch it blind, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay. We just don't have enough time today. Maybe another time though. Remind us next week, and maybe we'll do that. Okay. So we did. Yes. What did we do today? We did more or less. Okay. I need to come up with some more fucking games to do. Did you? I want proof, by the way, that you've changed your desktop background to the latest edition of it.
Can you? What's the latest one?
I sent you it on Facebook, I think. If you scroll up.
I'm scrolling.
Past the Prime.
For fuck's sake,
past the Reddit. Past that bear who wants.
No, I had it, and then I lost it.
I'll show it on. Yeah, we'll show it on stream as well.
I just fucking had
this is my desktop background at the minute, by the way, folks. Yeah. Below Judd, there's the cucumber from VeggieTales. So currently I've lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. I
haven't got this one. I'll update it now.
Okay, I'll show on stream what Judd's desktop background is.
I'll need to change this again because there's 2 more things
Yeah,
going to
you
be
will,
added
but
to
for
it,
now
so-
you need to change it at least. This is what Judd's desktop background currently looks like. There's Martin Clune hiding underneath Judd's head there. Do you know what all these things are?
So, I know. So the guy's name that you just said,
Martin Clune.
Yeah, that's the only thing I think I wouldn't get.
Right.
So underneath it, like Austin Powers' Swedish-made penis enlarger pump book. That's. I'm gonna assume it's like some Dobby-like creature.
Yeah, it's like DeviantArt Dobby.
Yeah. I don't know, Shrek. Some guy asked Shrek.
This is Jack's Films dressed as Shrek. What the annoying thing about this is he had a green screen behind him, but he's wearing like a green morph suit and everything, so it doesn't work. So I had to do it manually.
Yeah. I mean, Sillick Bang. There's some teeth in the middle. You got Hypnotoad. A badger with a Tommy gun. Then you've got that's some Apex thing. I think it's like the Challenger logo.
What next on the left of the badger?
Yeah.
No, that's the logo from Jupiter Rising or whatever it is. That like weird superhero shit
I never watched it.
I know, that's why I thought it'd be a really shit thing to have on your desktop background, because it was just such a kind of like slightly crap show, boring.
Yeah. then I've got you reaching the funny colour on Apex. And then I've got the one I really don't like, which is the Khan from Jungle Book hypnotizing. I really don't. If I could get rid of one, it would be that. Like I really don't like that one.
Maybe we should, when we've played a bunch of the games, maybe we should have like a rematch, a rematch on our favorite game, or maybe our favorite 3, to be able to change one thing to something that you like instead, or something like that.
No. Just keep fucking up the other person. That's what it's for.
What is it? I've lost 6 then. So you've won 6, and I've won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is not a great track record.
No, it's not. It's not. I just don't think I'm good at video games. I think I'm actually quite shit at them.
The ironic thing is, neither am I. Right then, I'm gonna have to go get some food because I'm starving. Thanks for everyone tuning in on Kick today, by the way. It's been really good. I saw at one point, I don't know what we're at now, but we had 4 viewers on Kick at one point, which is great. And I don't think there was actually even anyone on YouTube, which is a bit... I thought it'd be the opposite. Yeah, it says 4 viewers currently. I don't know how accurate it is. But we've had at least 2, probably 3 total. Yeah, it's been good. Remember, on Kick, if you follow us on Kick, you should be able to use emotes that we spent a long while crafting, so... You know.
Remember, if you follow us on Kick, that legally means that you're allowed to follow us around in real life. You are allowed to stalk us and harass us.
No, this is not true. This is not official. Right. Okay. Bye, folks. We'll see you next week, probably next Wednesday. I doubt we'll do anything until then.
I'll see you tomorrow, Dalton.
That's
yes.
And
shit.
So will I. You won't know it. I'll just be stalking you.
Yeah.
Bye!
Yeah, so how come you can do it? That's not fair.